Okay, we're back from the break there, and we're gonna go with Ian's topic. So, Ian, why don't you share with us?
Yeah, I'm kind of interested in hearing some of your guys' stories on think back when you were a kid, and what did you do that, when you're looking back, was either really stupid or extremely dangerous?
Like everything.
So many to tell about Rocco.
Well, okay, so I'll go ahead and start this off. My parents' house, it's of course I'm down here in Florida, and they live on a road that it ends at a cul-de-sac, and behind that cul-de-sac is like a little pond and like a little swamp area, and I used to go like walking through the water up to my neck and walking like the swamp and everything, and I go back there now as an adult and look at it, I wouldn't go 10 feet like close to that. Like it's sketchy. There's all kinds of animals, and I don't know how I didn't die. I don't know how. But yeah, that I just think it was extremely dangerous and really stupid.
Do you think it was any less sketchy back then than it is now?
No, it was probably even worse. Honestly.
Probably even worse.
Yeah.
So we're probably like more scared the older we get, rather than like more curious and fearless.
Yeah, I mean, I used to go back there. I mean, we called it mud stomping, you know, and we'd go back there and go fishing, sitting on like a log and everything, and there were snakes, gators.
Yeah. I did similar things for sure. Yeah. Yeah, I think most of the stuff I did as a kid, I would never do now. Like, even things that I still do, even like just recreational things that I do now, I'm way more scared of doing than when I was when I was a kid. Like if I go skiing or snowboarding, when I hit that jump, dude, I'm kind of like, I'm not gonna hit this jump that hard. Yeah. You know, I'm like, I might land on my knee. I don't know about this. You know, I got work next week.
Hill today.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do like what my dad did and just go, you know, back and forth down the thing and just kind of go for a leisurely ride. So yeah, I think in general, just like the older you get, the more you have to lose. The more you have to lose too, because like when you're a kid, like you just care about what happens in the next 30 minutes or 10 minutes. You know, it's you're more caught in the moment.
Yeah. So I'll tell you guys one. Let's do this thing.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, there was we used to do this thing called street surfing, where you would take a longboard, a wakeboard rope, tie it to the back of your friend's Jeep Cherokee when you just get a brand new car.
Shout out.
And drive around on the roads, surfing it up on the back.
That sounds like Darwinism at its finest, right there.
It was actually tons of fun.
I'm sure.
You got yourself to a
It doesn't change
speed.
Yeah.
Until you get yourself to a certain speed, what I realized is like when you start to break 30 miles an hour, the board can't handle that speed. So it starts
like smoking?
No, it starts wobbling like hardcore back, side to side.
Dude, I think about how painful it is to fall on a wakeboard on the back of a boat, like at 20 miles per hour. I can't imagine wiping out on concrete.
This is how the story goes. So as it starts shaking back and forth, Ian is in the back, I believe, recording, and he's telling the driver, "Watch out, he's gonna go down." So he starts to slow down. And as it goes around, like I start getting around like 25 miles an hour, 20 miles an hour, I for some reason think that I can run this fast. You know, from zero to 20. So I jump off the board. I jump off the board, and I'm doing that whole running in motion in the air, you know, so you can try to
hit the ground running.
Hit the ground running. I just straight to the knees, straight to the hands. I'm in pretty much the doggy position, sliding on pavement, on my knees and my hands. No body, no chest. I don't go to my chest. I just slide on my hands and my knees, just
and I was
burning,
like,
dude.
Fuck, and that hurts just thinking about.
Yeah. Street surfing, bro. Street surfing.
No.
I wish YouTube existed back then.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it did well for us. I mean, I got one story that was actually. Can you guys hear me right now?
Yeah.
I got one story that actually involves me, Rocco, his brother, and everything. It's actually on YouTube. I'll actually load it on our YouTube after this airs right now.
Oh,
sure.
We all went on a camping trip over to like Cocoa Beach. We actually went to Vero, Well, I tried to go to Sebastian Inlet, then we went to Vero. But anyways, we got over there. It was raining, pouring. We got to the campground. We're all sitting there. It took us 4 hours to get there when it should only took us like 2 or 3. By the time we got there, we were all bored, drinking and everything like that. And for some reason, they thought it'd be a good idea to squirt. Well, Rocco, by the way, squirted what's it called? Lighter fluid on my pants. Were Dickies, by the way. And I jumped into the fire.
Oh my god.
My choice.
Rocco sounds like he made a lot of good choices.
Rocco, you have a son that could be potentially doing all these things.
So yeah, that happened. And then as I went in the flame, Rocco put more lighter fluid into the flame. Anyway, and I was like, thinking I was going to be fine, but my pants were on fire. So I stopped, drop, and roll. That shit doesn't work, by the way.
Not with lighter fluid on you.
Lighter fluid.
So what I did was...
Steve, you're busting the audio levels. You don't have to yell.
Oh, I'm sorry. So
go ahead.
He's terrified, guys. You don't understand the fear he was feeling. He was freaking out. The kid was on fire. Dude. The lower half of his body was on fire.
Oh my god!
I can tell you what was going through my mind because I can remember the whole thing. It was like, I didn't feel any heat. You know, all I knew was my hands were on fire. I was like, okay, so stop, driving, rolling. I just pulled my pants down, basically, and smothered the fire. But Rock was cracking up laughing. We have it all on video. It's on YouTube, by the way.
Gotta go check.
But this isn't the dumbest part. The dumbest part is that this is the second time we did it because the first time we didn't get it on film.
Oh,
that was the dumbest part about it.
You did.
No lighter fluid. No lighter fluid. The first time around, which is why I put it on him because I was like, I want to see some real flames here. This is
you're
boring.
crazy.
I wasn't thinking like I could have really got hurt, but I wasn't. I don't really care or anything. I wasn't thinking about. We're like,
what if that would have caught up to your chest and your shirt and then your hair and like?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't have leg hair after that. I was thinking.
Steve, you would like look very different right now.
A lot different.
Seriously.
We could have been crying instead of laughing, but it was hilarious, man.
Well,
he
one
survived.
One thing I think I definitely did when I was a kid that was really stupid is just try every drug possible. I mean, I used to be on heroin and meth. I'm just kidding. I was like, what?
Get out of here, dude.
What?
No.
What? This is a whole different topic.
No. No, my shit's a little more
I'll tell you about
tame.
the time I was on meth.
Yeah, I don't do that anymore.
Suck dick for coke.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I think I used to be into backyard wrestling, and so we would just do like the dumbest stuff. Like we're talking like jumping off like roofs of houses into like pools or into the ground. Like
I've seen videos like this.
Yeah, like my buddy, he like dislocated his shoulder. I had another guy break like an arm. It just like it was pretty stupid, and we would be jumping off ladders and like onto pavement and into cars and like all this dumb stuff that I just don't think there's no way I would do now. Like I just thought that was so dumb. I could have hurt myself. I could have like severely injured myself, someone else. That
Free running, huh?
What is it?
You said early free running, pretty much.
Wrestling.
Oh, wrestling.
Wrestling. Oh, I got you. You were just jumping off a whole bunch of stuff. I got you.
Yeah. No,
I
early
was like, you're jumping off of cars and walls. I was like, what are you doing, man?
Parkour wasn't a thing back then.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so that would be mine. I also did stuff like with my car that was probably really stupid, like try to race. Like I have a Mazda Protege. I'll never forget that. Like and I used to race it all the time. Like I thought it was gonna be fast or something. It was ridiculous. But like I remember one time just trying to whip around. Like we were coming back from lunch. It was me, my friend, my sister, and her friend. And I was whipping around this corner, thinking I was just bored. I just wanted to go fast, and the car actually tilted a little bit.
Oh my gosh!
And it and then hit back down. I was like, oh my god!
Holy shit!
I could have rolled. I could have killed myself, my sister, all these terrible. So, and I still drive fast like an idiot sometimes, but like obviously not that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I like the driving ones though. Man, anything with a car is always awesome. So check out this one too. Man, I've, like you guys were saying, done a bunch of stupid shit. Here was just my regular norm of going to school every day. Shout out to Ryan Farley, who's like a brother to me. Been involved in my life for a very long time, but I would pick him up every day. It would be me and my younger brother. We'd be going to high school. And in the morning, I think high school was like started like 7 or 7:30, something real early. So it'd be like 6:30 in the morning. I'm driving up, and I'm always kind of a little bit late. I want to like get to school at the last minute if I can. I don't want to be there any longer than I had to. So I told him pretty much, you know, when I'm gonna pick you up, you can get a ride to school every day, but we're gonna do this on the go. Like there's gonna be no stopping while I go. So what we did was I would take it down when I was cruising up to his house on the way to school, and instead of doing 35 like the regular 35 it was, I'd try to drop it down to about like 8 miles an hour to 10 miles an hour. My brother would open up the door in the back, and he would have to run on the sidewalk, get to the door, jump inside, do some type of like Action Man thing. Dude, we did this every day for like 2 years straight.
Jesus. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
We'll talk about dangerous, dude. I could have woke. It could have been a terrible morning, and I ran his leg over.
Oh yeah.
We did this like how many times we attempted this, and
that's why it's exciting.
Well,
Yeah.
You imagine waking
That's
up.
why you had a boner, Rocco.
Exactly. I was like, yes, he made it today, but maybe not tomorrow, bitch.
I convinced my one buddy in high school to jump out the passenger window when I was going 30 miles an hour in my car. I was like, why?
Don't worry, it's just like the movies. You'll roll,
Yeah.
that's all.
Tuck and roll, Grandma.
Fucking roll.
But
It's dangerous stuff, man.
Another dangerous thing, I mean, and this isn't like body harm or anything, but we have a thing down here called the Pinellas Trail, and it goes like pretty much through the whole county. And when I was probably 8 or 9 years old, my buddy Adam, him and I actually took a bike trip, and we went like 2 cities away from our house, and we were all day on the bike trail and everything. And I mean, we could have got lost, stolen, hurt, you know, and no cell phones, nothing. And I thought that was pretty crazy that I did.
Yeah.
That is pretty crazy.
Yep.
Yeah. Man. All right. That was. What's up?
I was gonna say I got one more for you guys.
Yeah.
Call it stupid or dangerous, whatever we want to call it, real quick. You know, I did in Costa Rica one time. I talked to you guys about the spontaneous. I forget what we called it or whatever the name was, but I slept on the beach in another country on the beach at a campfire, not having a house or a place to stay or a hotel or a hostel or anything. That was pretty dangerous.
Yeah.
Could have been stupid too, but man, that was a little bit of an older one, and I kind of knew the risks involved. That it could possibly not wake up, could be some crazy shit that goes down, but some thrills are like Alan said, man. That's where they give you the excitement in life. Because if you live and you survive through it, you're like, that was pretty badass.
Yeah.
Roller coaster, man. If the roller coaster,
young,
I mean, it's safer though.
Alan was trying to like figure that, like he was talking about how like you grow older and you're not as adventurous, or I think what you said, Alan, was like you don't want to hurt yourself or something.
You have
like
more
that.
to lose, yeah.
Yeah, you basically you have more to lose. Like it's also something. A lot of times, it's not just about you anymore. You have a significant other. You might have kids. Like yeah, you don't want to like do something that harms them in some way. So
right.
You have more responsibility and stuff like that. And like also work. Like I have to consistently go to work, and if I got a broken hand, that's not going to really not going to get the job done.
Exactly.
Right? And then it's
painful.
That's
actually what stops me from my SCAD alumni games. Like I don't end up playing that game because I'm like, man, if I tear my other ACL, I can't go.
Dude, shut up. You're just garbage at lacrosse. That's why.
Yeah, that's the only reason you're not playing.
Whatever you want to say, bro. That's like, it hurts me to sit there and watch these guys play this.
No, I know.
Like,
I know what you mean. I know
responsibilities. I'm like, if I do one thing, and you know that the young guys want to tear up the old guys, and the old guys want to do the same. Yeah. So you're gonna go hardcore. You're gonna go balls to the wall. But like injuries are so easy nowadays. Yeah. It's a little risky.
Yeah.
Especially when you get up and go to your job and make some money.